President Joe Biden signed a short-term funding bill to avoid a government shutdown.
After cutting the deal to get the bill approved, questions are now being raised about the job security of newly elected Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. Alex Cameron now has reaction from Oklahoma lawmakers from our News on 6 Washington Bureau.
In less than 3 months as Speaker, Mike Johnson has twice now been forced to work with Democrats and ignore the pleadings of the far right to keep the government open. Similar collaboration got his predecessor ousted, but most members of the Oklahoma delegation feel it was right to avoid a shutdown.
If a government shuts down, the Border Patrol agents continue to work, but they don't get paid. Our military continues to work but doesn't get paid.
Bice, Cole, and Lucas in the House, Langford and Mullen in the Senate all voted yes on the 6-week continuing resolution. Hearn and Burkeen voted no. Burkeen says the CR keeps in place an unacceptable level of spending. He's disappointed in the Speaker but hasn't given up on him.
Most of the conservatives would count Mike Johnson a friend. We know what's in him. We just want to help bring it to the top.
Neither Burkeen nor Hearn is suggesting another motion to vacate the speakership could be needed, but others in the conference's far right wing are.
You can't negotiate with crazy.
Senator Mullen's watching it all closely. A friend of Johnson's, he's taken on the unofficial role of liaison between the House and Senate Republican conferences and is aware of threats by Marjorie Taylor Greene and also by Texan Chip Roy.
I think it'll blow up in his face if he does it, but it wouldn't surprise me if somebody did it. And it would be no fault at Mike. Mike's doing the best thing he can do.
Tom Cole agrees Johnson's doing a good job and said this about the idea of removing him.
If you kill the king once, then you might say the king's a tyrant. But if you do it twice, maybe you're an assassin.
Cole says going through that process again of electing a new speaker would not only make it virtually impossible for the House and really Congress to get anything meaningful accomplished this year, it would also be very damaging to Republican hopes of holding on to the House majority in November. In our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.